789.
Hi, welcome to Whatcast.
I died!
Eel is back, and Eel is also playing Frogger while we do this. Like a true gaming podcast, we multitask.
I'm trying to say something. Fuck that water shit.
So it's just proof that you cannot play Frogger.
God damn it! Quiet rage in the background. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see here. We have some interesting news because audio hosting is hard and expensive. We are now available on YouTube, so if you have a smartphone, you can just go to YouTube and listen to us through there. But hey, because we're all poor, and if you want to donate money to our cause, you can donate it to whatcasts@gmail.com via PayPal.
PayPal.
Yeah, and Eel's kind of having problems with PayPal, but all the
I was about to ask him to just close the account entirely because the girl I wanted to commission, I told her she was asking for $40 up front just for the whole thing. Mm-hmm. I had $39.25 in my account, and she took after I transferred it into my bank account, she told me she was fine with that. Mm-hmm. I was like, "Oh, are you fucking kidding me?"
Oh no.
But all our podcasts will go in in a separate playlist, and the weekly What will be inserted into the video, so you get to pay attention around that time.
At the very end.
Yes.
How do I do a super hop?
I don't know how.
XX.
Boing! Oh, I did it.
Boing.
Boing, boing, boing. So entertaining.
Did your frog suddenly go, gotta go fast?
I drowned.
You know, that never made sense to me in Frogger. How can you be a frog and drowned?
Exactly.
I drowned again.
You
that
suck
water
at that game, Eel.
It was hard. He was like, I drowned again. That's the turtle problem.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna hear that throughout the entire podcast. I drowned again.
Until I'm done with this area, then it's gonna be a fucking lawnmowers.
All right, so I hear Kaylee has a story, and it's really funny.
Oh, God. I feel like a terrible person, but...
You are a terrible person.
I know, but anyway. Yes, it's at work. It was a Sunday. I was bored as hell because nothing goes on Sundays. And I was just watching people. Like, I people watch when I have nothing else to do.
Creepy.
And I know. And this little kid comes from, like, I don't know, service desk or something, and books it in front of my department. And I'm watching him run, and I notice, like, it's not a very big expanse. It's probably, like, 15 feet. But, like, halfway across, I noticed that he's wearing, like, sandals, but on his right foot, it was, like, coming apart. So, like, 3/4
I know where this is going.
Trips. He's probably, like, 3. He trips and face plants. I actually had to turn away and open a cabinet so people didn't see me laughing. It was so bad, but it was so funny. I was like, oh my God, are you okay? And I'm like,
maybe drowned.
I felt bad, but
I wouldn't have felt bad. I would have laughed right fucking there.
And this is why Eel does not work with the public.
I used to. I was a waitress for a long time. I laughed at people. I also got fired from several places, but that's okay. I'm not a very nice people person. Cold frog.
Anyway,
Eel, I hear you have had some adventures.
I drowned.
That's not an adventure, Eel.
It is. Fuck you. Yes, it is. You don't know anything. Oh, beaver! What?
What just happened?
I got beaver'd. Motherfuckers, they so upstream.
You know, I suddenly want that on a t-shirt. I got beaver'd.
That sounds like a homosexual connotation.
It does. And you know what? I don't care. Anyway, Eel.
My boss defended me today.
Really?
Felt really loved. Because, I've been in and out of the office being sick and shit. Mm-hmm. And one of the administrators from the other side who literally handles my job, like everything I do goes through her. They were sitting in my boss's office and they were talking, because there's a meeting tomorrow and she wanted me to go. I was like, I can't go. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow at 6 in the morning. And
that's nasty.
Yeah, kind of shitty. I've been waking up at 11. But so I'm just, I'm sitting in on it, and she's complaining that, a lot of so we just transferred over to a new form of billing instead of faxing and everything. I do it straight on their website, the Logisticare website, and it's just like,
Oh, fancy.
everything's being returned. We never had this problem before. We don't tell her what we do. Like if a strip sheet's missing, we could write it up, but now we can't because we have to send the original copies in. And she's just bitching about how we never had this problem before.
Well, it's a new system.
I didn't say anything. I said, this is a new system. They're fucking it up. It's not my fault. Every error that we've ever come across has either been corrected if it was my fault, because we could just call Logisticare and tell them to fix it, or the drivers, they're stupid. She looked at me and called me lazy and said I was stupid.
What?
Like, just seriously called me an idiot right to my face. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I didn't say anything, like, immediately after, but, because, I'm just like, and my boss was like, and my boss said, you should really watch your mouth. She comes in, even though she's sick with she's terminally ill, she still comes in, works more hours than you do, and you're stupid. I do. I actually work more hours than this woman does in 3 days a week than she does 5 days. And I come in on weekends when I have to.
Oh, Ela's busy face.
I'm always busy. I have to work. That's what happens when you have bills to pay and a dick to take care of.
Right.
All that fun adult stuff. Way to go on your boss, though. Seriously.
I know. She's such a nice person. She's just like we were the last people in the office today. Anyway, and on my way out, she's like, I'm really sorry about what happened earlier. But it's like, you were there to defend me. I never had anybody do that for me before. It's always just been me, and I've had to take it because administrators, you can't really talk back to them.
Oh, no.
Right.
So that's a death sentence.
She's the one who hired me, the administrator, and I just, no beaver. Man, I just ruined it. No! Elevator. Okay. But that was basically about it, and I felt really good today.
That's good. That's
Happy
awesome.
day for El. And thankfully, she was good on the road.
No one died. That's probably.
And no one died. So, if you want a I Got Beaver'd t-shirt, let us know.
I want one too, actually.
I might actually play around. You and I should play around with some drawing and coloring and design some t-shirts.
I design t-shirts all the time.
You should help.
I used to. When I worked in a print shop.
Yeah,
Well,
I remember that.
It's kind of expensive to print.
Yeah, or we can just run them through Zazzle.
What's Zazzle?
Kind of like...
Create your own t-shirts,
yeah,
basically.
you just give them...
Yeah.
You just give them the design, and then people can pick out the t-shirt, and Zazzle gets a bit of the profit, and so do we.
That's cute.
Yeah. And it'll run in through PayPal.
Make us pay for ink and...
Yeah, ink and shipping and all that jazz. But it can run through PayPal, so if y'all are interested, to our 1 or 2 viewers for now, we will work on getting some t-shirts.
I just got beavered.
And you too can have a lovely t-shirt that says I got beavered.
I can use my box face. The box drawing. I can use that face. I got beavered.
Oh, that would be great.
I actually had to take a picture of my face with making that expression in order to do it right.
I kind of want to see the original picture.
Me too.
No.
We'll update that to be
You'll
the
never
profile.
see that. No, you will never ever see that.
Oh, moving on to our favorite section, gaming.
That is how excited he is.
So,
I'm so excited.
Is anyone familiar with Romance of the Three Kingdoms series?
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know how they're
No.
up to 8 in their series?
Maybe.
Well, the funny thing is the company Koei published Romance of the Three Kingdoms 7 rather than 8 on all of their discs.
Idiot.
including the special edition sales. They have just canceled. They're throwing out letters saying cancel it. Don't let anybody buy it. Pull it.
That's just.
Very
I
nice.
want one of those.
One of the Oops discs.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
I have an Oops disc on one of my games. I don't remember what game it was though. It's a PlayStation 3 game too. I don't remember which one it is.
you'll have to find out and let me know because I'm kind of interested.
I want to say it's the used Venetica copy I bought.
I'm not familiar with that game. What is it?
It's just like, it's weird.
Okay.
I also have an Oops Dreamcast disc of one of the original Sonic Adventure games.
Oh, nifty cakes.
Huh.
What is the Oops on it?
The Z and the D in Adventure are switched. Ooh, this is a old frog. Fucking beavers, dude.
Next on our list of stuff, BioWare, maker of Star Wars The Old Republic and a lot of other Star Wars-based games, they've come out with a free-to-play online game that they've been working on for a little while called Ultima Forever, Quest for the Avatar.
That sounds really gay. What's it about?
I'm trying to remember I think Ultimas are your basic fantasy RPGs, and they've just turned it into an MMO.
Mm-hmm.
I think the most memorable thing is at one point in one of the Ultima games, you pick up a triangle.
Huh?
You pick up a triangle.
Okay.
And you don't do anything with it. You just have a triangle.
In case, moral support. Triangles are pretty nice.
I feel like shit. This triangle is pretty nice. What the fuck it does though? It probably destroys the fucking world. Like a damn stupid car. Use that triangle to flatten that car's tire. Fucking pile.
Exactly.
Why are construction vehicles driving in a line on this road? I don't understand.
They're all going to the same place?
Like snow plows. I don't understand. No, there's 50,000 of them. I don't think they're going to the same place, buddy.
That's a lot of
It's
snow.
frog.
I don't give a fuck. They could have been a little more realistic with their cars. Dildos.
It's Frogger.
Didn't they come up with the new Frogger game anyway?
Yeah, I think they did. I think it's on Steam, actually.
I'm going to put that. No, across the road. Dendra.
But the game has 2 classes so far, which are Fighter and Mage, and the game's beta is available to be signed up for on the website, but unfortunately you need an Origin account to do this.
I have an Origin account.
Okay.
I think I had one, but Origin...
I have one because of Sims 3.
I think I have an Origin account because of Sims 2. I think they forced me into it. I was not overly happy.
Yeah, it
about
was EA, and now it's Origin.
that. Yeah.
The Origin client sucks anyway.
Yeah, I think we talked about that last week, Kaylee.
Yep.
Yeah. Basically, EA is going 100% digital eel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're not.
Fucking goddammit.
Not very happy.
No, because they're going to try and go toe-to-toe with Steam, and it's not going to go well.
They're going to fail miserably.
Yeah. But, moving on, Warner Brothers is attempting to... Hi. Warner Brothers is attempting to grow the Justice League character awareness by making another Arkham game.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the title is being developed as a prequel that revolves around Batman's first meeting with the Joker. It's based on the Silver Age of DC's comics from the 1950s.
That should be interesting.
Yeah, but
Fucking steak!
I feel like they're trying too hard at this point.
But the thing of it is, the Green Lantern movie did not do well.
He
Right.
was stupid. They chose a horrible actor, and he was retarded.
Yeah. And Nolan is stepping down from Batman.
Why?
So, but the thing of it is they're all trying to build up for a Justice League movie.
Right.
Oh, damn it!
Which, I mean, well...
You see, I don't know.
It would be okay
Yeah.
if they did it right.
Yeah. I don't know how they're going to swing that, though, with Bale is stepping down from Batman, as well as Nolan, because Bale just says, I've done enough. And I think I read an article where one of the last scenes that he shot with him wearing the costume, and when it was time for him to change to do a different scene in the Bruce Wayne gear, he actually realized for a moment that was the last time he would ever wear that.
Oh, wow.
And he just kind of had a moment of silence for that fact.
Mm-hmm.
But he realizes he's done with this role. He's moving on. So I don't know if they're going to get a new Batman or just make Batman be kind of a non...
comprehensible. You can actually understand what he's saying. Where is he? Tell me where he is.
I want some crisps. But let's see here. Also, there might be another console gaming thingamabob, like a console.
Platform.
Yes, there we go. It's called Ouya.
Oh, yeah.
So, but the neat thing is their target
Oh, yeah.
their target price point is $100. And they want to specifically reach out to indie developers so that if they develop for that title, they can get stuff out faster and they don't have to drain the consumer.
That's pretty good, especially with the economy.
Mm-hmm. That's actually one of the things in the article that it mentioned. Not to mention, they're also focusing on indie studios to develop fun and free games for the console. So while the big three consoles throw money out the window in favor for big studio games, Ouya will encourage smaller studios to develop for them instead. And
that's actually a good idea. It's smart.
Really is. It's raising awareness for indie developers. I mean,
Right.
Indie developers have it hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because you've got massive companies like, who makes Call of Duty? I forget anymore.
Treyarch? Or... No, not Treyarch.
No.
I don't give a shit. Because Call of Duty
Rockstar does the Grand Theft Auto series.
Yeah. But you've got all these big studios that just get money tossed at them.
Mm-hmm.
And they put out the same...
For the same shit all the time.
Exactly. But with this, it would be interesting. But what's neat is the controller is going to have a touchpad, kind of like you would on your laptop.
Bees! No. Sorry.
I kind of want to isolate that for a text tone.
Right?
Just to have eels screaming.
No, bees! Go away.
But the controller's going to have a touchpads because they want to be able to use, to be able to import.
Oh my god!
Is this how the entire podcast is going to be?
Yes. But the touchpad is... Can I please talk about the touchpad?
No, apparently not.
But the touchpad is going...
No.
Cheating cocksuckers, you fucking no-clip hackers. These bees have no clip.
No clip.
They do. It's not fair.
But
Right,
the touchpad is going to be able so you can play the games that you find on Android and the iOS, so you can play it on that console.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Play Angry Birds everywhere.
I know you can play Angry Birds at home. Angry
Oh,
my
Curtain darkness. They want to kill me. I hate bees.
But currently, it sports the Tegra 3 processor, a gigabyte of RAM, 8 gigabytes of internal flash storage, an HDMI connection with up to 1080p resolution, wireless, Bluetooth, and 1 USB port. That's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Considering that the controller is going to have a D-pad, the face buttons, triggers, analog sticks, and the touchpad.
That's going to be a handful. Literally.
I don't know. If they do it right...
That sounds like it's going to be clunky.
It does sound
Yeah,
like...
that's what I'm thinking.
It does sound like it's going to be clunky, but I don't know.
I jumped in the water like an idiot.
Way to go.
That was bad.
But I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing what this does.
It'd be interesting. And the thing is, there's a lot of really good indie games out there that don't get the coverage that they should.
Yeah.
Like Limbo. Limbo was an excellent game.
Oh, yeah.
I had a lot of fun playing it.
Oh, there's another frog.
The Kickstarter for it went active... Let me see if I can find... It went active last week, and from when the article was written, there are 22,000 backers with nearly $3 million in pledges.
Wow.
Oh,
And
cool.
That's 3 times the
I
target
want to
amount.
get on that.
Yeah, it's 3 times the target amount in just over 24 hours.
I will totally get on that
Wow.
shit.
No
I'm going to go
kidding.
donate $100 when I get paid this Thursday.
Do you want the link, Gil?
Yes.
Okay. I will try and throw that in the description myself.
No! Okay. I'm good. I'm good.
Am I allowed to throw the link in the
Please!
She'll get to it eventually.
Yes. I'll put it in the description, so if you want in on it too,
What the fuck is this?
madness.
It's a link. You click on it.
No, shut up. I'm playing the game, asshole.
Speaking of games,
I'm flying an owl, by the way.
interesting.
It's awesome.
You know how this past year we've seen studios drop like dead flies?
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's another one that bit the dust. It's called Project Sora.
That fucking bird. Yes.
Project Sora was the brains behind the game Kid Icarus Uprising for the Nintendo 3DS. They also worked on Smash Brothers, too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah, but the Sora company itself will stay intact, but Project Sora, that pretty much works on the websites, which works on the games, is dead by the end of this month.
Wow.
That's pretty massive.
That is.
That is scarily big, because that was a very, very big company.
Fucking squirrel.
Yes, it is the squirrel's fault.
That's owned by a squirrel, man. Fuck, I drowned.
Maybe that's what happened to Sora.
Ah,
Damn
dude.
squirrels.
Fuck!
They got beavered.
Glitching. I got owled.
Owled, beavered, bead.
Spidered.
No one told me these branches broke off. What the fuck? Cheating assholes.
Apparently you haven't played in a while.
Shut up. This level's hard. Fine.
You know how we've been hearing bits and pieces about the Xbox 720?
Yes.
Well, apparently the patent got leaked.
I died.
Oh.
So Project Durango, or the 720, both sound a little retarded.
I don't know. Orbis sounds pretty funny too, but it sounds better than Durango.
Oh yeah. But apparently it will have separate CPUs for running games and system applications.
Speaking of, you totally screwed up games in the note you sent us. For running GMEAS. Running games.
Damn it!
That was a terrible typo, Berta.
I'm
I'll
sorry.
run gamees on your dick, Caleb. God, it sounds like a sexual performance.
It really does. This just in, Roberta's typos are hilarious. Oh. But let's see here. They had that leak pulled really fast, but apparently there's still a PDF of the original patent floating around the web somewhere. Because once something goes on the internet, it's there forever.
There forever. Yeah.
Yeah. But the only thing that I can think of that's going to be bad with each little bit getting its own CPU is we're going to have another hot brick like the first ones did.
Yep.
I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, if you want to heat your apartment during the winter.
Well, that's
Just
the
rock
issue they
it
had
out.
with the original PlayStation 3. I mean, the processor was just so huge.
Yeah.
That thing burned up like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The Slims, they barely make any noise, and they don't really overheat. The only thing that you have to worry about if it's on for a long time is the Blu-ray eye, or the player, actually. The Blu-ray disc.
Yeah.
Oh, no, bird! Fucking hate that timing belt.
But apparently it's going to optionally have a GPU, a graphics processing unit.
What, you mean they're trying to actually do what the PlayStation already did?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Right.
squirrels! What's
So,
up, bros? Late to the party?
yeah, I realize that. They seem to have been really behind this past year.
Yeah.
Like, really behind. PlayStation did a pretty good job. They just had that heating problem.
Yeah, for a while, and even though we have the yellow light of death now, that barely ever happens. And when it does, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, unlike the red rings of death.
Yeah, then you have to send your little brick in.
That's constant, right?
Yeah, and sometimes there's just no fix for it. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I read a friend of mine from DeviantArt fixed his...
Kick it. Threaten it with a bat. It'll never do it again. I promise
I was going to say, if you're going to kick it, you're going to break some toes. Because those
probably.
original bricks...
Actually, you know what? I think that thing is a lot less solid than the PlayStation 3.
You think?
Because that will break your fucking toes.
So, is this coming from common knowledge of how many times you've tripped over your PS3?
No, I haven't actually kicked it.
Why?
Oh.
My old one, at least, to make it work. When it stopped reading the disc when it broke, I started just, kicking it. It worked the first 2 times, and then it just stopped. And I threatened with a bat, and eventually I did break it open. I couldn't fucking open the thing. I stripped every screw in the area because oh my god. What am I doing? Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god, no, we go this way. No, squirrel! Okay. Asshole!
But apparently you couldn't get the disc out?
No, what do you mean? I meant it couldn't read discs at all.
Huh. It's weird, is like the laser dead?
No, the entire Blu-ray player itself died.
Oh.
And that's like $800 to replace.
Oh.
It's worth more than the system itself.
It's just cheaper to buy a new one at that point.
Right.
Yeah, I bought a refurbished 500 gig. It was great. It works great now.
Fantastic.
I had 120 gig before, and that was like $500. This one was like $340.
That was a really good upgrade.
I bought it in one fucking paycheck too.
Diablo 3, despite its problems with Linux, like we covered last week, apparently, and what's funny to me is this was big enough that it made it into BBC News.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Apparently, Blizzard is allowing gold mining.
What's that?
I heard something about that.
Like gold farming.
Don't people already do that?
I know, but they're not cracking down on it. In fact, they're just letting it go.
All right.
Yeah.
What's the problem with gold farming?
Basically, what it says is it cheats people out of the experience, and they particularly crack down on that with World of Warcraft. But Diablo, they're just letting it go.
Probably because they can't stop how many people are doing it.
Yeah. But also, they realize it says there's a lot of people that want to play and have the money but no time and want to pay to accelerate themselves. And then there's a lot of people who have time but no money. So
I died.
So it just says it basically balances itself out.
Right. I guess in a way that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
They interviewed a gold farmer who was simultaneously running 100 Diablo accounts.
Oh.
And he claimed to be making about 60 million in game gold in an hour.
Wow.
But what's neat is the farmer contacted Blizzard because he found some exploits he was using to cash in. And the sheer amount of exploits meant the inflation of everything in the game. And what's neat is they said that every farmer dreams of going legit and being able to do business without someone trying to stop them. Though what's interesting is it says this... Originally, this was causing problems for Blizzard because Diablo 3 servers were not designed to be played for hours and hours on end.
Right.
But they just made some fixes to it. Now they're just letting it fly.
Whatever they want to do.
I mean, they are banning like people who are legit cheating with the money.
Right.
But for the most part, it says, we don't care. I just think that's amazing that it made BBC News.
Right. It's got to be big.
I know. But hey, good on Blizzard.
Yep.
Even though the whole Linux thing kind of went downhill on them last week.
Right.
Yeah. I will tell you what's interesting though is EA was accusing Valve of cheapening intellectual property.
There was, yeah, PC Gamer had something about that.
I like Valve's rebuttal.
Right?
It was brilliant.
It was called, like, cannibalizing or something.
Let's see here. But this is what he said. It says, when you ask our partners, ask the large to small and see what they think about that. As far as cheapening the games with those massive sales like the Steam summer sales going on right now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They've got really good deals right now, too.
Oh, they do. I think Skyrim...
Steam has always had, like, good deals when it went for sales.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They just know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Fucking goddamn squirrels.
But, EA vowed to not copy Steam's popular 75% off sales. It says the
Sales.
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 The game makers work incredibly hard to make this intellectual property, and we're not trying to be Target, we're trying to be Nordstrom. Nordstrom has some really hideous things.
Right.
I mean, have you seen the women's section? EA, that
For
was
real.
probably not a good analogy to pull up there.
Probably not, but, you know, they're not too smart in the
No,
end.
EA is not the brightest tool in the shed.
Definitely not.
Not the brightest crayon in the box.
A couple glazed
Sharpest
donuts.
crayon in the box, brightest tool in the shed.
A couple glazed donuts short of a dozen.
Right.
A few fries short of a Happy Meal.
A few dicks short of Kaylee's mouth.
Exactly.
But the business manager or business development chief, he's a business manager.
Fucking owl!
But
Shut up. Ah!
Jason Holtman said discounts
An
serve a lot
asshole.
of functions. Highlighting these, it serves a lot of functions. The quality of the games serve a lot of functions. Everything we've seen, PC games and IP and all
God
those
damn it.
franchises are more valuable today than they were 4 or 5 years ago. If this were about a cheapening and somehow lessening the money out there, or somehow the customers don't want to pay anymore, they think everything should be like a used car lot. The sticker price is not the real price. You'd feel that and you'd get a real reinforcement of that. We don't see any of that. We see people buying a lot and enjoying it and playing a lot.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly it, too.
Discounting is one of the small functions of what we do. It's a small function of our market and our store, and it certainly doesn't seem to be anything that cheapens the IP. We do it with our own games. If we thought having a 75% sale on Portal 2 would cheapen Portal 2, we wouldn't do it. We know there are all kinds of ways customers consume things, get value, come back, and build franchises. We think lots of those things strengthen it.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes a lot of sense. Because I
Right.
think somewhere down in here that it said if you waited until something is like 50% off and you just pick it up, you're like, oh, LOL, what's Half-Life?
Right.
And it's like massively on sale and you're like, holy crap, this game is awesome. And then you go and buy the other things on sale or not.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
But
So you have to. they make you show interest.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And everybody
Okay,
loves
I
the
can get
deal.
this really cheap game, and it's like, oh great, this game is amazing. I should get the other ones,
Yeah,
Right.
even though they're full price.
I know. It's pretty much like the best sales model ever.
Yeah.
And this is why I predict Origin is going to fall apart soon.
Most likely.
Because they,
Come on, controller, work with me.
if they think that those sales like that are going to cheapen their games, they're already dead in the water.
Right.
Ugh. And you remember how over Christmas that they had that win every game in the Steam library business?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Well, apparently the biggest collection ever sold for... Let me find my notes, because I can't find it on the webpage.
1 million.
$1,230,699.99.
Ah,
That's insane.
Apparently, they've got all games ever released on the Nintendo home systems from Famicom to GameCube. Everything for the Sega and everything for the NEC system. All factory sealed.
Wow.
I want to know how this dude got it.
Right? Or who bought it?
I would honestly like to know.
His mom.
Just never bothered playing any of them.
Now he has to work to getting the systems.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm just looking at all the pictures of this. That is a massive collection. It's insane.
Let me click on it.
Just scroll to the bottom and just look at all the titles. They've got some. They've got some of the weird Japanese titles of games that I just see a picture of a planet and some sperm-looking thing.
Sperm-looking thing?
That's what it looks like. I don't even know what that game's about, but I kind of have an idea.
It's about a blue planet and some sperm-looking things.
Really? Yeah, it does.
That's what it's about.
That is massive. Holy cow.
I know. And they have the entire list of everything in this lot. It's insane. By the year it came out.
Holy cow. Still scrolling. Where
am I?
Seriously, this is ridiculous. Holy.
Why does this tree look like it has a boner?
Because
maybe it does, because you're playing.
I'm still scrolling, and I can't.
I gave up scrolling. I just dragged the scroll bar to the bottom.
Yeah, I just started doing that. That's just intense, man. But
that's insane.
That entire collection is insane. Eel, could you imagine having that?
Yes, I could.
I could imagine Eel having it too.
Eel just holed up in her room going, games.
She'll start gluing them to the wall just to get them out of the way.
I have GAM.
I fell on my neck.
Unstick everything, but...
Moving on to the next fantastic section called Technological News and Awesome Stuff.
Woo!
And
Free life.
And no noise from Eel. Amazing.
She didn't die.
What are these? Bugs?
So, Apple, as much as we don't like Apple.
We hate Apple.
Did you know that Apple and Samsung have been at each other's throats since last year?
Oh, yeah.
Well, apparently Apple is all up in Samsung's face now and sent out letters to retailers to stop selling the Galaxy Tab and the Nexus smartphone.
You know what? I think we got one of those letters, to be honest.
Really? I was going to ask if you did.
Yeah, our department manager said something about it. Because we actually sell the Galaxy tablet.
Well, Samsung calls the tactic menacing.
It kind of is.
It really is.
It's like, why would you go behind their backs? Like, here, retailers don't sell this anymore because we say so. Like, who the hell are you?
Yeah. This
copyright.
This essentially...
How is it copyright?
The design, basically.
Then iPad should have been, sued to fucking hell because, they had the Windows tablet way back when.
Uh-huh.
Well, the thing of it is Apple sued Samsung last April, claiming the company was copying the design, as well as the software features in its products, so Samsung sued Apple back. That's how
For suing them.
Yeah, that's how we solve stuff in America. We sue the pants off of you.
Yep.
Honestly, I think Apple just needs to back off on this one.
I think they're getting nervous because, Android and everything, Samsung, the Galaxy tablets, they're kind of getting beaten into the ground, especially with as expensive as everything is. It's ridiculous.
Like their Apple stuff, I know we've said this a couple times, like the iPhone.
They're the Adobe of the phone system.
They really are. And
pretty much.
And you can't pirate their phones.
Nope. Not that you would want to if you were smart, but...
Yeah, no. What? You start rolling, assholes.
Okay, so I just found a link. This is totally not on the show notes. So apparently there is a internet cat video film festival.
What?
Really?
No, wait, I didn't hear you. You cut out.
An internet cat video film festival.
This is getting a little ridiculous. I like cats and all, but...
I'd watch every single one of them.
I wouldn't.
Shut up. You have no soul.
I never did.
Yes, you did once upon a time. But then I dicked it into submission.
Which means I still have it. It's just
No,
submissive.
it's in submission in my dick.
Okay.
You don't have it.
Okay.
I have it.
Okay.
Okay. Let's just all say okay to each other.
Okay.
Eel's dick has soul-eating powers, apparently.
Oh yeah, it does.
I think that's going to be the title for this podcast.
How the fuck do I do this?
Along with
Your dick in it?
Frogger Rage.
This isn't helping.
Anyway.
But apparently they're going to give out awards to the best cat video.
Oh, God.
Okay.
How do I get there?
Okay. That's great.
So, and I kind of think I know why Apple is nervous. Because apparently they had an in-app purchase freebie exploit. This Russian dude, which I find it that it's the Russians that end up doing this for the most part. There was some sort of app that allowed you to buy apps without actually paying for them.
Oh.
What it does is it rerouted you through a couple different servers and basically fooled Apple into thinking you paid for it.
Ha.
Well, they don't
That's
exactly have
actually
the best
clever.
security system because they think they don't have to worry about anything.
Oh, I know.
Right.
And they're worried that putting on Flash on their iStuff is going to cause a problem.
Oh my gosh, that's another thing I hate about them.
That they don't support Flash? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
That is possibly the most annoying thing about Apple.
Mm-hmm.
Apple, that's because Apple and Adobe never got along.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Apple
They're
doesn't
both
get along with
expensive
anyone.
bullshit.
Yeah.
They're both expensive, horrible products. Well, not. Oh, actually, Adobe's not horrible.
I like Adobe.
Adobe makes everything function.
Yes.
It's just Adobe has great customer service. I mean, they're great at everything else but money.
Right.
They're like, LOL, give us more money.
Hey, money! Money! Dosh! Oh, their shit makes my brain hurt. Like, really bad.
So
How the fuck do I get to this green frog?
So apparently, there's been people who are talking about Google products going from creepy to cool. Like originally, when the Gmail service said it would serve up contextual ads so that you get stuff that you're interested in.
Right.
There were so many people that pitched a fit for it.
Yep.
They said it's an invasion of privacy. Okay, 8 years later, no one has a problem with it.
Facebook. There you go.
Yeah, and that's actually one of the things that they brought up.
It's because they have shiny things to distract them with, so they won't complain about it.
Well, the thing of it is they said most people are not concerned that much about privacy because they think if Facebook doesn't get you, Google will.
Right.
Yeah.
Google's gonna get you. Damn it!
There was some sort of director of communication in the University of Washington said either we are the proverbial frog in the pot of boiling water and we aren't recognizing that we are being boiled, or we understand we're trading in some of our privacy for convenience.
I take privacy over convenience any day, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, they still have cries of creepy, like the new Jelly Bean software from Android.
Uh-huh.
It says it'll use your information such as your search history, calendar, and location and other data Google knows about you to anticipate your needs, such as reminding you about a meeting you have this afternoon, telling you the weather in that city where the meeting will be held, and offering up a train schedule to get you there.
Well, that's cool and all, but hey, do you know my social security number by any chance?
Right.
Yeah. It says in the digital personal assistant world, it's not human-like qualities, aka the uncanny valley, that makes programs creepy, but the information that they have.
Right.
Google now...
And God forbid they go stray, like somebody gets into them and they go batshit crazy, and then, got your information now, bitch.
Yeah.
Right.
Jorge next door does.
Yeah. Project Glass, which is the Google Glasses, which basically puts the internet right in front of your face.
That's cute. I want that.
It's interesting.
It really is, and they joke about the fact that you're gonna have ads popping up while you're walking down the street.
That's kind of dangerous.
There she was, just walking down the street.
Oh my god.
What?
And then
I haven't heard that song in ages.
That was a song that the wedding I went to, they walked out to that song.
Okay.
They walked out to do a ditty. I was like, oh my fucking god, I had to walk out to this. And she had it timed on every verse. We had walked out a specific. Oh, squirrel!
You walked out on a squirrel.
I walked out on a squirrel.
Oh, but can you imagine, like, everyone is in the future wearing all these Google glasses, and then suddenly someone just stops and flails because there's an ad they don't want to see?
They're called Google. Google cockles. I hate you.
No,
They're gonna be like night vision goggles. I have an app that lets me see through your vagina. Wait, what?
What?
I'm gonna see through that.
You know, that could be beneficial to drunk people, though, if you're walking home from the bar. It's like, okay, where's my house? And you just have to look, and they'll pinpoint it.
Google Maps!
Just kind of zigzag your way. You might get hit by a car or something, but just
but
find your way home.
They have, like,
route.
a taser installed. Stop right there. I said stop! Tase me, bro. Don't tase me, Google. And then they have a group for being tased by Google on Facebook. Ah, squirrels.
But then Facebook would be in on it, because then Facebook would tase you when you haven't updated your status in 5 minutes.
Right?
I finally finished this level.
We don't know where you're at. We don't know where you're at.
I even got
Please update your status.
But speaking of information, did you know that Yahoo and someone else got, I think it was just Yahoo actually, but they had a massive password leak that exposed more than 450,000 Yahoo login credentials.
Oh, boy.
Good thing I don't use Yahoo.
No.
Yeah. Here.
They have deployed additional security measures and enhanced their underlying security controls.
That's kind of like the PlayStation Network scare, even though nothing actually happened.
Yeah.
Reality.
But what's neat is the hackers responsible for this breach said they intended this as a wake-up call to the parties responsible for the security of the hack site. They're like, hey, this is unsecure, you need to fix it.
Right.
Well, what the hackers in the Sony situation were trying to prove was that Sony was not, completely untouchable.
Yeah.
Sony had always put up the front that they couldn't be touched, ever. And the fact that they were hacked, it took literally 3 months for them to hack into them.
Right.
That was closed. It took so long for that to happen. And after that, they upped their security. That's why they had everything down for a week. They wanted to make sure that everything was okay, so they kept it down for 2 weeks.
And then they gave everybody free games.
3 free, yeah. I was a little happy about that. That was okay.
Yeah, I got a couple games for my PSP. That I got Little Big Planet and Killzone Liberation, which is really hard.
Like my dick!
Yes, exactly. It's that level of hard. But actually, an interesting...
I'm a frog.
I'm happy for you. In interesting technology, we have the Platonix Backbeat Go, which is a compact wireless stereo headset.
Okay.
Now, I'm looking at the picture, and you know how you have earbuds and the line drops down to whatever you're plugged into?
Right.
Yeah.
It looks like that, except for it's not plugged into anything, and I'm kind of wondering where the wires are going to go where you won't look like a tard.
Right.
Because you're either...
Yeah, that does look dumb.
That's kind of my problem. On the one hand, it's pretty cool, but on the other hand, it's a little retarded.
Like, if they just got rid of the wiring altogether.
Yeah.
Made them separately, Bluetooth compatible, whatever.
Which they kind of have it with a Bluetooth headset.
I would really like a nice, decent audio Bluetooth headset to listen to my music with.
Yeah.
Especially at work, because that wire gets in the way all the time.
Yeah.
Mm.
Though, you know what?
Because I use Ariel 7 headphones. Those are DJ headphones. Fucking goddamn, I jumped right into the lava. And, they have they have the really long wired, corded cable, the spiral cable. It stretches like 15 feet if I really pulled on it, but you don't want to do that.
No.
Right.
You're going to have a bad time.
It's just that wire just gets in the fucking way. I actually have to wrap it around my neck in order to stop it from doing that. I get all caught up in my papers. I reach across my desk and my the wire pulls all the papers off my desk. I'm like, ah.
And then you just flip your desk in irritation.
No, I actually just flipped papers in irritation. I did one day. I just like, fuck this shit, and I flipped my paper over. I threw it at my keyboard, and I flipped my keyboard over. I was so mad. It's just like, nothing was like, the internet was frozen. Nothing was working. I couldn't get on the websites I needed to get onto. I couldn't verify any information. I was like, oh, flip.
So mad that you could swing a cactus.
So mad that I did try and swing a cactus. I have a little, like, pretend cactus on my desk. It's like
you haven't managed to kill yourself with one of them?
No. Dude. The needles are like plastic.
Hey.
Right, but if you can screw things up with candles, you know.
Shut up. I can't pierce skin with a candle. I can burn you with it. I can also burn a house down in a matter of 10 seconds.
That doesn't surprise me.
Kaylee, do you remember that GIF I sent you of Homer trying to make cereal and it catches on fire?
That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I told
totally
Kaylee. I'm like, look,
I remember
eel.
that part of the movie, too.
Just like,
oh, that's me.
When I saw
that's
it,
not that hard.
Yeah, when
Whoosh! I'm fucking serious.
When I saw that on Tumblr, I'm like, hey, that's eel.
Yay, go.
But for this headset, it says the battery life isn't that great, and the buttons are way too small, and the LED that indicates whether the device is on or in pairing mode is itty bitty.
it's Plantronics. They never made anything good.
Yeah, they're not very
honest.
making good things.
Even their Bluetooth headset.
Why did I just swallow a bug that made me lost time? That's not cool. Stupid game.
Okay.
I finished the level.
But yeah. So there could be actually some interesting stuff if we get improvements on some things.
I died.
Possibly. Isn't that usually how we make progress? We improve things.
Yeah, and usually somewhere with Kaylee standing somewhere going problem progress.
Right.
Oh, the platform would open up on my ass, and I died.
I'm sorry.
That's unfortunate.
Moving on to weird news.
Speaking of, I just saw a news story, so I'll probably do it at the end.
So,
or first.
imagine doing a job that you absolutely love.
Can't imagine it.
And imagine how happy you would be just to do this job every day. Well, this woman in New York has it. She charges like $60 an hour for non-sexual cuddling and snuggling.
Aw,
Yeah,
I want
that's
to do that.
fucking weird.
it is, but it's kind of neat.
It is kind of neat.
Yeah, she thought it would be a small-scale operation and just provide a little extra income. But apparently the idea has attracted national attention, and she's been on Fox and CNN, and she's set to make...
Of course she has.
And she's been set to make an appearance on Late Night with Jimmy Fallon.
Wow.
I think that's actually kind of neat.
It is. It's like, no, I'm not a prostitute, which is always a plus in this country.
Always. So apparently there's something called the Cuddle Sutra.
Anyway.
I think that's actually pretty nifty. Way
It
to
is.
go. And on some weirder addictions, there's a woman addicted to drinking water.
That's...
Guess that's
She
good.
drinks
Okay.
like 25 liters a day.
Oh.
That's a lot.
And uses the bathrooms up to 40 times a day.
Oh,
Does she shit at all?
I don't
Right.
know.
does she ever eat normal food?
I don't know. I don't know how it's possible to drink that much without...
Giving herself a headache.
Yeah. Apparently, this overhydration can lead to problems and can be fatal in rare cases. The cells in our body apparently will swell up with the excess water. While most of them can cope with the swelling, those in the brain get pushed against the skull. I don't think I could drink that much water in a week.
I don't
No
drink that much
kidding.
water in a month. I rarely ever drink water. It's all soda. I swear.
That's not good.
It's not, but you know what? I don't gain weight that much. That's just the thing.
True, but it might be doing some nasty things to your body.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Gotta die sometime.
Damn it,
Yeah,
I jumped off.
So, last time y'all went to the bank, did you have any problems?
No.
I'd never go to the bank. I have online banking.
No, well, aren't you fancy? So, in India, there's a bunch of street kids who created their own bank.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it has 10 branches
Wow.
through Asia. It is operated by children, and the first one is located in a shelter for homeless runaway teens in New Delhi.
Well, this kid's got to be pretty smart to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And apparently it's efficient and it's working.
Oh wow.
Now, what does that say about our banking
Bank system?
systems when we're outdone by a bunch
They're
of
all idiots. They're all overgrown children.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But seriously, I think that's pretty cool. I'm looking at pictures of their little bank. It's kind of bare, but way to go.
Doesn't it have candies like the Ocean First around here?
Right?
I bet it doesn't. I bet it has breadcrumbs.
Oh.
You never
That was
know.
bad.
Well, what's funny
That
is
was-
their teller thing, where the people sit behind the bars,
Uh-huh.
has butterflies all over it.
Yeah.
Aw.
That is awesome.
Apparently, they've got 10 branches alone in India and 77 over Southeast Asia.
Wow.
Well.
Apparently, I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's,
Fucking goddammit.
I'd say way to go, kids. Because
Very
that's amazing for what they can do for themselves and their communities. And in cute and furry news,
Oh no.
in Tampa Bay, Florida, you can play tug of war with a tiger.
Aw.
I want to do that.
Everyone can come visit me and we'll drive down to Tampa.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's neat because you can play tiger tug with a 450-pound Bengal tiger.
I just want to touch it.
That's what she
I
said.
just want to. I want to pet a tiger.
I don't think they don't let you pet a tiger because the rope is through a cage.
Oh man.
But
I
apparently,
can put my hand through the cage because that's not dangerous at all.
yeah, you don't want your hand bitten off. But
Why not?
But what's funny is it says they highly doubt that the Bengal felines have ever lost a game, but the humans seem to love the trying.
Right. That'd be fun.
That would be fun. But what's neat is there's some people who are protesting saying it's bad for the tigers and they're being forced to do this trick. But what is neat is the tigers do it on their own.
Right. They're not being
They
forced to do
play
it.
with it, and then pretty soon people got into like, oh, the tiger is having fun with this.
Right.
Because it says like any cats at home, they pull on things and they mess around with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I can't play tug of war with my cat. He gets mad.
Doesn't
Pop Tart specifically. Because I can pull him along the kitchen floor and it's, it's tile. He slides and he doesn't like it. He really doesn't.
Why
He doesn't
not?
like, he just gets mad, like really mad. Like he actually growls at me because I'm pulling him around. He's like, I hate you. I hate you. Stop it. I hate you.
Kaylee, what was that news story that you had for us?
Oh, well, I'm sure everybody's heard about that naked guy on bath salts
Yeah.
who went nuts and chewed off that guy's face. Well, here's another one.
Oh dear.
It was,
Another one?
yeah, I guess it happened on the 10th. He didn't chew anyone's face off. He did bite a cop and I guess one of the guys. But anyway, the story is he climbed on top of a house in Florida.
Okay.
Why this is all happening in Florida, I don't know.
Florida
climbed
for
on top
fucking
of the
psychos.
house.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
He was naked. And the homeowner and his son called the cops. And it took the homeowner, his son, 5 cops, repeated tasings to get him down. Then when they finally did, he bit one of the cops, he bit the homeowner, pissed on himself, and finally they tranquilized him. They couldn't get control of him. They had to tranquilize him.
Oh.
And throw him into the car. He's on a $32,000 bond.
No one's going to bail that fucking crazy ass.
No. Nope. His own family's probably going, nope, don't know that kid.
Doesn't belong to me anymore.
Not mine. Going around the family table, everybody's going, okay, so who wants to bail Uncle Charlie out? Not it.
Nope. I did it last time.
Man, bath salts are crazy, dude.
Damn.
Seriously.
Damn it. Ah, I was too slow.
Oh, and now we shall move into the fantastic, most awesome section of our podcast, known as...
Every section is fantastic or awesome or favorite.
But this is the best one. It is the weekly. Hi, the weekly what?
What? The weekly what?
Feel, are you near a computer screen?
I'm about to be.
Okay. So let me know when you're there, because...
I am there.
Okay.
I am spiders now. I know all. I am spiders now. Doo-dah, doo-dah. I am spiders now. I know all.
Okay, then.
That's what Bosco did.
I've heard it a long time.
Bosco didn't want to say it that one time, so I showed him the video, and he started saying it. And then he did that, and I was like, oh my dear Lord, you fucking psycho.
Okay, so this was the weirdest thing I could find this week.
Talking to me.
That's interesting.
If you
Is she a rooster or is she...
It's a fire costume.
In all my years, I've never seen fire look like that. I'm just saying.
It kind of looks like it's made out of condoms.
I like
the comment. Can also be worn as a jacket with legs tied around waist.
Seen it. What is that? I want one.
You can have it for $500.
Fuck you. I can make it out of tissue paper.
Right?
What are they doing with it?
I don't know.
Is that like the assume the position?
Apparently.
Apparently that's the fire dance.
It's like, put your penis in me.
Where?
Right?
In the slot.
Find a spot first.
Like I said, it looks like it's made out of condoms.
It does. Oh my god. There's a picture. Actually, you know what? There's a picture relevant to that. Hold on.
Oh dear.
Hold on.
Relevant pictures.
Oh yes.
We like relevancy.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Unless it's involving Apple, then we don't care.
Who cares about Apple? Besides,
See, that picture is a bunch of condoms.
Oh no. I'm concerned.
This picture is different.
They should...
Okay.
What the hell?
Okay then. Wow.
Awesome.
I don't know if I can actually put that up on YouTube.
Probably not.
No. No. We're not putting that on YouTube.
So everybody's just going to have to guess.
Yeah.
It's a giant dick.
So it's
Surrounded
a
by other
costume
dicks.
based off of you, Eel?
No, it's a costume made entirely out of dicks.
So it's a costume of you. Anyways, that...
Oh, God.
Oh, do I even want to know?
Oh, no.
Nope. Nope. That was our podcast for the week. We hope to see you next week at Whatcast. Remember, you can email us things you think we might be interested in. Questions, we're on Tumblr, whatcasts.tumblr.com, and we're also on YouTube. And we wish you a fantastic day, and we will see you next week.
I hope you die.
Goodbye.
All of you.
Bye.
Frogger will kill you.
You'll get beaver'd.
You'll get fevered.